What's up, YouTube? Today I just wanted to do a little short video that talks about rest days, how important they are, um, how to incorporate them. Sometimes it can be very hard, the challenges with actually taking a rest day, and just go over some things about it that you may already be doing. It may be new to you that you're starting a training program and you don't really know how to implement a proper rest day or what that looks like. So hopefully this video will help clear some of that up. So let's get into it. Rest day, huh, tough. Um, I have always had a problem with rest days. I feel like the progress you make, right, in my head, it's like, oh, if I don't keep going to the gym, if I take a day off, I'm gonna, this fear of losing all the progress that I have. That's a big thing. I wouldn't take rest days, maybe one a week. And even on that day, I wasn't resting. Very busy day, very active day. Um, and that could really stall your progress a lot more than you think. Um, so it's very important to take a rest day. I've heard for every 8 to 12 weeks of serious, intentional training where you're putting in a lot of effort, you should take a week off. So if your regimen, you're on a 8 week program, a 10 week program, a 12 week program, or even if you do shorter, if you do like intervals of 6 weeks, you may not want to take a full week off, but take a few days off in a row. But yeah, 8 to 12 weeks is your training interval. Before you start the next one, take a week off, um, and go about it that way. So, what does a rest day look like? I'm currently on, I don't know, 3 days of rest. This was very new to me. Um, Maybe I'm on two. I'm taking a day off of work tomorrow, so that would be three, because I did work Friday. So, a rest day, you're not resting if on your day off from the gym or your training schedule. This isn't just for someone who works out, um, just to maintain. This is someone, if you're working hard to lose weight, if you're working hard to gain weight, especially build muscle, is where I see this a lot in, is you need to give, your fatigue will generally increase and increase and increase. And then once you start stacking weeks together where you're only off one day, only off maybe 2 days, depending on your split, that fatigue um, compounds. And so over time, 6 to 8 weeks, your fatigue is pretty heavy. Your muscle fatigue anyway. Um, your joints are sore. You've pushed yourself to the limit day in, day out for an extended period of time. It's time to rest. So what does that look like? You're not benefiting yourself if you don't actually rest. So you want your rest days to either be something where you're still need to go to the gym. If you still absolutely say, Keith, I cannot take off. Keith, I have to be in the gym. It's just something I have to do. Um, Resting for a whole week will not do it. So they do have a deload. So that's where you drastically cut your repetitions in half. You cut your um, weight in half. You cut the time you're actually at the gym in half. Um, you're doing very minimal exercises, very minimal time in the gym, and you can do multiple body parts in a day. So you probably only went to the gym 3 days that week. Um, that is, and then you're off the other four. That's probably a good week of rest. Yes, did you still go in? Did you still get active? Did you still go to the gym? But it's dramatically increased. You're not putting enough tension on the muscle to actually break it down like you have been. Um, Another thing is what you're doing at home needs to be very minimal. So if you take your rest days, right, and a lot of us have work, so that's hard to do. Um, but um, when you take your rest days, you don't want to be exerting yourself. So for me, I'm an electrician, so it's very hard even if I take off during a day during the week, I still go to work for 8 to 10 hours a day, and it's still very physical. It's very taxing on my body physically. So I try to do my rest days on the weekends. I try to make sure that when I do rest, if it's during the week, yes, I do go to work, but when I come home, it's very minimal. I don't go run errands. I don't go entertain friends or family. I'm to myself, with my wife or with my baby, but it's very minimal. I come home, I take a shower, I decompress, I read. Very light. I don't work, I don't do videos or editing. It's very light. I try to keep it very light. So that's kind of what it looks like. It's very helpful. It's also very hard. I don't think for me, it's very hard. There might be a lot of people, oh, I love rest day and it's very good. And for me and body image issues, it's very difficult. Also, being an ex-addict, a rest day, not doing anything, not having my hands busy, not up moving around, allowing my brain to wander, is a very difficult thing. So today, I just wanted to post this video about rest, and it is very important. Just your body can only take so much before you need a break. It says, hey, your gains aren't looking like they are, even your weight loss isn't looking like it is, your strength just isn't there. It's time to reel back, let yourself breathe, be very minimal in your activities and what you're doing, and allow your body to recover. Then get back in the gym, get after it. You're going to see improved results in whatever training it is you're doing, and you'll do that throughout the year. It's important for everything. It's important for your mental health. It's important for your joint health, for your heart health, for your overall physical health, your muscles, everything. So just take the time to give yourself that grace of like, okay, I need a rest. I've been working and I've been training. There's people who work out, there's people who train. I've been training for X amount of weeks. It's time to go ahead and reel it back a little bit. Let's take some of this weight off. Allow myself to decompress, allow myself to let go of the stressors of, if you're creating content, if you have a full-time job, if you're working multiple jobs, if you have a family, to bring yourself back to you and allow yourself the time and the space to heal. So that's it. It's not a very long video, but I want to incorporate as many videos as I can. Remember, we're doing a 6-month challenge. I'll probably do a checkup video tomorrow if I can find time. If not, I'll make sure that maybe next weekend I get that into you guys of where I'm at. I'll probably go do a body comp at Rocks and see what that looks like. So thank you guys for watching. If this video is helpful at all, please hit that like button and follow for more. And as always, let's get stronger together. Later, y'all.